What's up guys, back home now, literally just got back from Leicester. Wanted to quickly show you a couple of things that I got whilst I was up there. Just a couple of jumpers. I was in need of a hoodie. I showed you the MyProtein one that I got a few weeks ago, but I mentioned that I needed some more because it's getting to winter now. So I went into, I think it was H&M. Got this hoodie first of all. It's a large, so it's extremely baggy on me, but it's not, I don't think it looks too bad. The logo is NFE, and I think that stands for Need for Expression, so that's the kind of brand of it. Also got this one here. Got this zip up grey one, which is pretty much just your standard zip up hoodie, but it's kind of this stonewash white, so it's not quite grey, but it's white with these little specks of black in there. I'm a big fan of stonewash clothes like that. I really like the Gymshark stonewash orange tee that I got. Love those style of clothes. And also after I got in, there was something else that I saw laying in my bed, so my parents must have brought it up here whilst I was away. Just these mats that I ordered for my car, so these front and back seat mats for the footwell. They're different to the ones that I currently got. Not only the colour, because these ones are blue, the other ones are like red and black colour scheme, but these ones are also meant for winter, so they got like these rubber grips, because usually when I get in my car, when it's like wet outside or cold or damp or whatever, I end up trying to put my foot on the pedal and it just slips, so they can help a lot. And yeah, that's all that's really going on right now. I'm just gonna find one on my back because I've been in the car for over 2 hours and my back kills. Gonna have some food. Gonna get this mess hidden under here sorted out. I'm gonna go get my hair cut and then to the gym. Is that good there? Right guys, first workout done, back home after Leicester. I'm really happy being here again using this gym. I know it's only a few days and each time I go up there it's usually only 3 days, but just the atmosphere here and the equipment and everything is so much better than the gym up there. I mean, the gym up there has enough equipment for everyone, but because it's a uni campus and it's a city as well, Leicester, it's like in the middle of everything, it's incredibly busy in there, literally whatever time you go. I think there's only one flat bench press, so you can imagine how hectic it is, especially on a Monday. So happy to be back here. No post-workout shake today, but I actually got one of these protein cookies. I think it's Lenny and Larry's. Yeah, Lenny and Larry's cookies. I've never actually had these. I've seen them quite a lot in Christian Guzman's videos, Max Tuning. My friends the other day actually came here and they got one each and they said it was really good, so I'm gonna give it a go. The macros on it though, for those who are wondering. Alright, so the entire cookie is about 180 calories. Fat is about 12, which isn't great. Carbs is about 48, of which sugars from that is about 28. Trying to math here again. And then about 16 grams of that's protein, so kind of average fat, which isn't that great, but if it tastes good and it's got protein in it, then I'm all for it. So let's give this cookie a go. Oh, and it's also got 8 grams of fibre. Pretty good. It kind of tastes more like a cake than a cookie. It's not so grainy and like powdery as most protein cookies, because you know that feeling when you bite into a protein bar or cookie, it's usually really grainy and like doesn't taste like the chocolate bar it's meant to be. But no, that one's pretty good. I find it a lot nicer to eat cookies with milk, so probably gonna save the rest of that when I get home and eat it with milk, and it'll probably be delicious. But yeah, all in all, I'd give that probably a 3 out of 5 star. Best protein cookie I've had, at least, so gonna get those a lot more. Oh yeah, and also the mats that I said that I was gonna put in, I've put them in, but I realised that they don't fit, and it's actually because they've got like these little bits on the edge that you can cut off, so I'm gonna have to actually go home, cut them off. I just couldn't be bothered to do it earlier because I was on my way to the gym and I didn't want to run back in the house, cut all of them when I didn't really need to. I'm not really in a rush to put them in the car. But yeah, when they're fully done, I'll actually show you guys what the finished product is. These are the original ones, in case you didn't know which ones I got. Just these plain black and red. Ooh, matches my shoes. But yeah, I want to go for a blue, white and black theme with this car. So at the moment the wheels are black when they used to be silver. Main body of the car is white. Badges are black. I really want to put blue calipers on it and other blue details like this, maybe lights, so exciting. Alright guys, this is the hoodie that you haven't seen on me yet. Be honest with me, does this look too big, like overly big? Because I keep looking at the like shoulder thread in there on the side. I don't know if you can see that. Basically it's about there, and I don't know if my shoulders are meant to be in that, so it needs to be like a lot higher. But to me that doesn't really make sense, because the person would have to be like twice as wide as me, and I don't think that's humanly possible. You know, I wanted something that was baggy enough to just like wear in the gym, wear when I got other layers on, get a nice sweat on in the gym, but I feel like it's just like overly big. There's some more of the details that I didn't manage to show you earlier. Little triangle there, and then the need for expression there on the arm. What's up guys, I'm gonna finish off today's food with my second cookie, my Lenny and Larry's cookie. Also gonna have a couple scoops of whey, and yes, I'm still in my hoodie. It's way too comfy to take off. Just been sitting in my room watching TV, doing some YouTube stuff, doing some coaching things, and really just been sitting in my bed on my laptop for a while. I haven't been able to eat much, so as I say, gonna finish with this, some more protein, and that is what I'm doing today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Alright guys, I just had to go trying to fit the mats in the car. Turns out, even though they're meant to be Scirocco specific mats, it doesn't actually fit any of my footwells. Not the rear ones, not the fronts. They have like little scissor marks around the side so that you can cut them so that they fit perfectly. But I don't think that's so that you can make sure that it fits your car. I think it's meant to already, but my pedal is in like a really weird place compared to other cars. It's like really far back compared to the clutch and the brake, so the mat would literally just go straight on top of it, so I can't use them for this car. Pretty much just wasted some money on that. We're gonna have to try and send them back, but that's poor advertising though. The fact that they said that it would fit the Scirocco specifically doesn't fit. But anyway, off to the gym now. Haven't got my dad hat on for once. Got a shake of whey again. This video must show me having at least like 3 shakes, and that isn't good, or like 3 scoops. The only reason for that, really, I don't tend to have whey that often, or any supplements really, other than creatine, but my tub, I've had it for like 3 months now, and I've kind of been avoiding having stuff from it because it's been mixed with chocolate powder of a different brand, so it's tasted awful for just months of having it, and I've just been sick of having it. But I've got to like the bottom where it's just plain vanilla, the original flavour that I got, so I'm just going to get through that and then go buy a new brand. I'm not sure which brand I'm going to get yet, but I'm going to try some new proteins, so maybe My Protein, maybe Cellucor, I'm not sure yet, maybe even Ghost. I've seen a lot of people buying the cereal flavour. That looks pretty damn good, to be honest. And then also, after I'm back from the gym, because I feel like I'd rather do it after rather than before, I need to wash my car again, because I don't know if you can see that. Some evil bird at the gym has just shat all over it. There's like one tree that always has this happen to my car. Don't know if you can see that. It really doesn't look that bad, but the rest of the car's dirty as well, when there's actually so much on the window and the roof. There's just this one tree where I always mistakenly park under and get crapped on. What's going on guys? Welcome back to another workout commentary of mine. Seems like I do these with literally every workout that I do nowadays. But anyway, with this particular workout commentary, I just want to go through a couple of exercises that I did on my back day today, which was wide grip pull-ups that you're seeing here, and also shrugs. So when I did shrugs, I was doing isolateral on a machine, so I wasn't using barbell. I was basically doing dumbbell but onto a machine, but we'll get to that later. With the wide grip pull-ups, I just want to mention a couple of things that to really focus on if you're struggling with the form on these and gaining strength. Now really, with this exercise and with most back exercises, what you want to be doing is really just pulling your weight back as much as you can, so using those elbows as kind of the focus point of pulling your weight. So don't even imagine that you got hands. If you use hook grip like this, where you're not using your thumb, your hands literally just act as if they're a hook, put them around the bar, keeping them tight, but not really focusing on it too much, and then just focus on pulling the weight in your elbows down, so you're dragging your elbows towards your lats and squeezing your shoulder blades together at the end of that movement. With most of your back exercises, if you're squeezing your shoulder blades together and you can feel that you're doing that, chances are you're doing them correct, and you're going to get better with those, you're going to get stronger, you're going to get bigger. Also, another thing to bear in mind is that you don't want to go too wide with the pull-ups. You'll see here that at the start I did kind of more neutral grip to demonstrate how much more of a stretch that you get, but I also did wide grip towards the end just to see if you could tell the difference. And you get a good stretch on both, but I find that if you do slightly narrow
basically just outside of your shoulder width, then you're really going to get a really nice stretch on your lats, which is after all going to give you the most stimulation of the muscle. Okay, now I kind of rambled on with the pull-ups now, so I don't have much time to talk about the shrugs, but there's only really a couple of pointers with this. Again, what you want to make sure of is that really you're pulling your shoulders up this time, your shoulders, not your elbows, as far up as you can without really moving your head or anything else in your body. As far as form, you want to start the movement by first of all finding your grip on the bar, whatever you're using, dumbbells, barbells, whatever it might be. Then what I find to do is helpful is planting your feet about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit narrower, having a tight core, squeezing your glutes, making sure that you're really balanced. And rather than lifting up the weight with your lower back, because usually when you're doing shrugs you're going to go quite heavy because it's a really short movement, short contraction, so you can do a lot of weight. Push through your legs, push through your heels to get the weight up and into position. And then once you're actually doing the exercise, what you want to make sure that you're doing is keeping your arms in the same place and really just bringing your shoulders up almost as if you're trying to touch them to your ears, but without really involving your head at all. Keep your chest up, your back straight, no rolling of the shoulders. You see a lot of people doing shrugs where they'll shrug from like front to back, but that's really just going to mess up your shoulders, so try to avoid that. Literally just focus on keeping your back straight, not slouched over or anything like that. Getting a full stretch on your shoulders, letting the weight be pulling your shoulders downwards, stretching your trapezius, because after all it's the upper trapezius that you're working. The lower won't be too much involved there with regular shrugs, and then just bringing the weight up and squeezing at the top. I see a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll let their ego get in the way, they'll put like twice as much on the bar that they can really do, and they'll go for a PR on it. By all means go for a PR, but if it means that your form is going to be jeopardized massively, then don't do it. Just if you can just get a weight where you can hold it perfectly, get the form right where you're just going up and down, no this shrugging, moving about, getting in a really jerky movement that's going to mess you up even more, and just squeeze at the top for a couple of seconds to really involve all those muscle fibers. Right, I'm sorry if this commentary's been quite long, I'm sorry if the video's quite long, but I'm trying to get as much information out there for you guys as I can, trying to put the content out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this video. Please leave a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch all you guys in the next commentary. Just got home straight away, did some DIY with the camera tripod that I got here. See if you can notice the difference first. Right, there used to be a little spirit level bubble thing here on the side. I got a little hacksaw, chopped it off. Not only do I not use it, so had no real need for it, but I also don't want to have to unscrew this each time. It sounds really lazy, but it takes me ages to just unscrew the camera from this tripod just so I can like vlog without this stand in my hand, so when I just want to hold the camera like this. So just sawed it off so that it's much easier, because I actually found out that you can press the button on the back of this. This is for GorillaPod tripods, by the way, anyone else that has similar ones. You can just slide it off like that rather than unscrewing it. Really the real reason is so that when I put it onto a surface like on my car dashboard, it's completely flat, because before when I put it on, the spirit level would make the camera go up like that. Just a little change that makes my videos a little bit easier to do. So if you guys have got the same tripod, same little attachment there, recommend you do it if you are struggling with the same kind of problem. And there we are, back on again. Protein today is looking quite low, so for tea this evening, me and my dad are both going to have some of this butcher's freshly cut fillet steak there, so really low fat on that. Probably my favourite steak actually, because it's like strictly meat, there's hardly any fat around it. I had sirloin the other day, that one's a fillet, but yeah, gonna have that for dinner. Gonna conclude the video here as well, because there's not much else I'm gonna show you. Just gonna go up in my room, do some stuff, and then cook that later. So I hope the workout commentary is quite helpful. Gonna get started on that now actually. So I'll see all you guys in the next video. See you next time.